We acknowledge
the traditional owners
and custodians
of this land.
We acknowledge
the waterways,
the land,
the sky,
and all
who inhabit this place.
Country.
We acknowledge
our ancestors.
We acknowledge
our elders
who have gone before us.
And those who stand for
us again.
We acknowledge our past
and stand here
for our future.
Country.
It's important to me because it helps us showcase our culture to the non-Indigenous people, and it's like a time to celebrate.
NAIDOC is important to me because it celebrates and it identifies our regional and Torres Strait Islander culture.
The theme Our Language Matters is important because it shows me my language has a purpose. It connects me to home, the land and sea.
It is important to me because we have many different languages spoken throughout Australia or throughout our Indigenous culture, but from knowledge I think there's 250 Indigenous languages. Current now, only probably about 50 of them are now spoken. So it's very important to keep that culture and that identity of who you are and where you come from, and our languages are really important as well to not only us but for our future generations coming through.
First, so that I learn about my culture, and we learn our culture through dance and sometimes art. Like we read it over there. So,
Dance and art is important to me because it shows that our culture is still strong and we connect with our home and our land and sea.
my uncle Lori Nona, he donated one of his artwork to the office. I look up to him because he's like a really inspiring person. He's like well known around Australia, and yeah, he's like a really famous artist, but he's like really wise and humble and all that. Yeah.
My grandmother, because she's one of the most strongest women I know, and she like helps me and guides me like the right ways.
I think they can learn a lot of things. They can learn from our culture and like how we tell our stories, and like the pains and how we dress to perform and those kind of thing, and our food, like what we eat, like sometimes different, and the language we talk. Sometimes people don't understand what we say, so we like try to make them understand what we're talking about, and yeah, and like other things as well. like yeah, like our artwork, like some of our art tell stories of our past ancestors and our heritage, where we come from and our land. And if you like come up to the island, you tell stories like our elders tell us, then we tell people where we come from and the story of our background and things. Yeah.